Welcome back to LJ's Comic Burrow. My name is Jay. I am the host for the show. And that's right, I talked to you guys. I had this, my mystery box from Four Quarters Comics. If you ever make it down to here to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, make sure you go to Four Corners Comics. The two owners are the best when it comes to trying to get you exactly what you want and trying to find exactly what you need. And whatever back issues or whatever slab books, they are one of the number one people out there in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. So please go check them out. I am so super excited. I am so happy to be able to do this show. When I got this box, I was like, man, I'm sitting on this. I came down with the flu and I'm like, Jesus, I'm still sitting on this damn thing. So that's where this is right now. So I can't wait to be able to open this up and share this with you. So, let's do a little business first. If you like the words coming out of my mouth, if you like what you're saying, dear God, if you like what you're saying, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, because the best thing about doing a show like this is to be able to have that conversation with those with like interests like myself, as you can see with all the comic books behind me. And that's not even all the slabs, which is down in another part of the house, though. But I'd love to be able to hear from you. Please tell me what books that after you sit there and watch this video, tell me what books that you guys were interested in, because these are usually the covers that are not cover A. And don't get me wrong, I do have a few comics that I get from them, like the Avengers and stuff like that. That is going to be like more of a cover A, because I have that on a constant run. But these are usually the covers that I don't usually get from down here in Comics Connection in York, Pennsylvania. So I'm so happy. All right, with a little magic here. Let me open this box and get everything ready for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are so super excited, just like I am. All right, as you can see, the box is open. Some little parting gifts there of extra bubbly to be able to pack the box. Holly does an amazing job when she's packing everything to make sure I have everything nice and safe. Yes, 2 packages there. Make sure there's nothing else in here. All right, cool. Put that over there. All right. So, like I said, I'm pretty super excited to be able to do this. Show you guys some really cool books. Some definitely books that I'm so super excited and to be able to get to read. Almost like Christmas time. Good God. All right. Oops. All right. Let's go with the short stack first. Ooh. All right. Wanted to kind of know what I just picked up here. First things first, it's the shiny version. Now, I have all but 8. I used to have number 8, and I sold it for $300. I had it at 8.5. I picked it up only for like 20 bucks originally, and that was a few years ago. The person didn't really know what they had, and they didn't know how much of a higher grade it really was. They kept telling me it was nothing but a 4.5. So I took that 4.5, got it pressed. It was a 8.5 at the end. I got it signed 3 times by the 3 people that worked on that book, and came in a little bit of hard times where my animals meant a lot more than my comics. So I sold it for 300 bucks. Took care of a couple of bills on that part, and eventually I will get that again. I actually had an opportunity not that long ago, but time's just not right for me. But this is issue number 2, the shiny cover of Secret Wars. Oh, I am super excited to be able to start reading this again. This is Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. And I'm trying to see what issue this is. This is issue number 5. The artwork, the story, all of it fits. It is an awesome story. If you guys have not read that book or started reading any of that part of that series, you are definitely missing something. As a King Kong fan, as a Godzilla fan, as somebody that grew up watching those movies over, length of time of life, dear God, it is definitely really cool to watch these figures come to life right there on the comic scene again. So, and don't get me wrong, there's Godzilla comic books out there right now. There's good and bad, and there's also King Kong books out there. But just to have them go against the Justice League, like I saw Godzilla versus Marvel, it's definitely awesome. So, all right, now everyone knows that I do get the Incredible Hulk series, but this is a very special cover. This is the Greg Capullo cover. Look at that. Because I am a huge fan of Greg's. Oh, I love this also. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 43. I guess cover. That's a pretty cool cover. I saw that and I was like, yeah, I need that cover. That's definitely a badass cover. What sucks, because I absolutely cannot stand the way their storyline is, and I heard it's getting better, but I just cannot be brought back in to and just so things can start, being bad all around me again, just because I join again. Eventually, I will become a part of I will start doing the Amazing Spider-Man series again, because this is issue 937. So it's coming around again. I know it. I feel it. And I'm hoping there's definitely a better writer out there again. This is the X-Men cover of the What If Amazing Spider-Man. And that's pretty cool. That is for my wife. Look at that. All right. This is... I do love Creepshow. All right, I'm going to say this. I know I haven't got back on the train of doing all the creep shows and stuff like that, but I saw a really great issue, a one-off, so I went with it. This is Creepshow, Wolverton Station. Yeah, Wolverton Station cover. So I will be picking this up, checking it out, reading it, and seeing how real good this issue is. This is the Avengers issue 10. Like I said, I'm usually just getting cover A at this moment. And I love that Holly does bag and board each one of these. Now, I will change the bags out, but nothing wrong with having a few extra boards out there. So, all right, that was my first short stack. And this is the larger stack here. Ooh. Let's start off with a big book here. This is... I do pick up my Epic collection because eventually I will be selling off my comic books. All right? I will be moving on from the actual books, and I'll be sticking around with just the Epic collections. So this is Epic Collection issue 27 with Ben O'Reilly on the cover. So I have a nice, I have a huge thing for Epic Collections. Let's say that for Amazing Spider-Man. So whenever I go into some home where my wife just finally drops me off, I'm going to have a hell of a lot of books just sitting there reading. All right. Let's do it this way. This way I won't even know what's coming up. Awesome. This is number 1, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, the shiny cover. Now, the only reason I got these was because of the shiny covers, and I know I'm wasting money. It really is a waste of money just to pick up these books, especially since I own the originals. But something about the shiny books get me every time. I love them, especially watching the original artwork. Right, be put like this. I think this is the Mike Zeck cover art. This is just fucking awesome, beautiful cover. Yeah, pretty cool. All right. Oh no. Oh, this is yes. All right. This is issue number 4. Because I've already got, I think I've read 1, 2, and 3. This is Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. This is Godzilla with the King Atlantean himself. Look at that. That's just an awesome, awesome artwork right there. Yeah. All right. Now I know why I got this. This is, God, this kills me. Fall back, still sitting there. This is issue number 41. This is the Sabretooth War, Part 1, Wolverine, the Greg Capullo cover. Now I actually picked this one up for myself. This was not going to my wife. I mean, unless she finds out I have it, and then it'll probably be gone. But yeah, I was hoping to get that for myself. All right, this is the Avengers issue 9, first part. Part 3 of the Twilight Dreaming storyline. Let's see if we can get a better look. Now this was picked up for my wife. This is Spider-Boy issue 3. Amazing Spider-Man 300 homage. Right there. This was picked up for my wife. She saw this and she absolutely loved it. So I actually thought I got them all or received them all already, so I guess I didn't. But I mean, doing this, you get months at a time, so you never know. This is definitely for me. This is Philadelphia, the crossover, issue 33, the Image crossover. Yeah. And so far from what I read, this is a great story. This is a bloody bloodbath story. So, all right. So weird. I've already finished this, but I guess I picked this up a second time. And this is the one thing when you're doing the Comic Hub app, sometimes you get doubles, and this is definitely one of those times. But I've already read this book, and I already have this cover. This is Dracula, issue 4. James Tynion the Fourth. Oops. Martin Simmons cover. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect this one. This is Marvel Superheroes Secret War, issue 3, the shiny cover. gonna say at this point in time, they're not even fighting, which I love the story. A lot of this, they were fighting amongst themselves, and they were trying to figure out why the bad guys are doing so much better than they are. These bad guys weren't fighting amongst themselves; they really weren't. They were actually acting like a team, and these guys were just acting like jackasses. That was the reason why they were losing. Didn't trust nobody. All right. That's for my wife. This is the Avengers. What if? Avengers assemble with Goofy as Captain America. Because you know something? Yeah, Goofy is Captain America. Yeah, okay. Sure. Duck. Donald is Iron Man. Sure. Why not? That is a pretty cool cover, though. My wife will be happy to finally get those. All right, this is the Avengers, issue 11. I really can't wait to be able to start reading these Avengers books. I'm so excited because that vampire series is definitely coming so soon. So to finally be able to start catching up with this and get into what's going on and what's happening with Blade and the vampires on the island, yeah, this is going to be a badass story. So this is the Avengers issue 11. Jed MacKay. Look at this. Awesome, awesome cover. Hell yeah. Wow. I'm already at the last book. So, for the last book of this mystery box reveal from Four Corners, it is. This is What If Aliens issue 1. What if Carter Burke actually had lived? So, yeah. This is definitely a series I am so super psyched to be able to read, and it's going to take a little bit, but the books should start flowing from Four Corners because I have pretty much all the whole series from that vampire series of Marvel coming through Four Corners, and I don't know why I decided to go through them for everything, but I did, and yeah, they're going to be boxing out and sending crap loads of comics to me pretty soon. So, but yeah. I loved the movie Aliens. I don't know what you guys thought about that movie. 1986. I know a lot of people have a lot of different thoughts and theories. Personally, that was one of those movies I saw in the drive-in with my parents as a kid. I went in a big, huge, giant blue station wagon, and we got popcorn and stuff like that, and sat in the back of the blue station wagon, and we ate tons of food. I think we got a sub on the way, cut everything up because that's what you can do at a drive-in. You bring your own food and stuff. So we went in. I saw Critters, the very first Critters. I saw Aliens 2, and I'm pretty sure I know there was another movie that we ended up seeing that night, but they were the two movies that I do remember, and I had a great time. But I know a lot of people have different opinions, different thoughts about what alien movie is their best movie. Personally, for me, it's a tie. If I'm looking for a horror movie, I'm watching number one. All right, that's the movie that's going to get people to jump. But if I'm looking for an action-packed aliens thriller, I'm going to number two. Everything else kind of fall to the wayside. Personally, I do like the movies that are set in the before, Prometheus, and then there's that Alien whatever that came before Aliens. I do like those, but I can leave 3 and 4, or those other movies. They were just absolutely horrible. I could not tell you honestly to ever go watch those movies. If you like an Aliens movie, I couldn't tell my enemies that go watch those movies. But everything prior to from 2 back, I can actually tell you, hey, these are actually pretty decent movies. These are like God's gift to horror and action right there, 1 and 2. So, but those are the books. Those are the ones I picked up. Those are the ones I'm so glad I was able to share with everybody. So, I mean, please tell me which ones are your favorite books. Tell me if you like the covers. Tell me, which books you're actually reading at this point in time. I'd love to be able to have that kind of conversation with you. But other than that, one more time, if you like what you're watching, you like what you're seeing, dear God, if you like the words coming out of this mouth, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, please share. I'd love to be able to hear from you. Other than that, from my family to your family, y'all have a great week, and hope to see you guys all next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you all very much, and I'll talk to you all at a later time.